Hello everybody, welcome to Astrup. My name is Magnus, and today I am going to be making a tour of the Astrup Studios Lego City that I don't have an official name for. Basically, I thought I would do this because it's been about 3 months since the last tour, and well, not only have I changed it a lot, but a lot of people are also tuning into Astrup Studios. So I thought I would make another tour just for those people that, really just want a tour of the whole city. So I am gonna show you pretty much every single thing in the city. Maybe not everything, but I'm gonna try my best to cover everything. So I guess what I'll do is I think it's about time that I show you guys the Astrup Studios Lego City. Okay, so here we have the Astrup Studios Lego City, which again I don't have a name for the city as of now, but hopefully I'll find one day. And as you can see, it is not a very big city. I mean, really, it is a 7 by 4, 32 by 32 base plates long, I guess, if you want to call it that. And I even have some wasted spaces, but that's totally fine. But anyways, I think I'm gonna start over here. Here we have the park, and I really just used the accessories from the Fun in the Park People pack set. And we have like a merry-go-round, someone mowing the grass, a bench, someone playing soccer, someone walking with their baby, a little eating area, and even created a pond, which is actually pretty cool. I like how that looks. And we have some trees, and even someone in a wheelchair getting a hot dog, which is cool, and even someone riding their bicycle. And there are some people who are getting a cookie and a coffee from this little cart, which is pretty cool. And we also have some vehicles as well. And let me just show you the road configuration. We have one that just goes straight through here, then it kind of turns, and then it just goes out the city. And we have one that just goes straight through the city. So that's really just the road configuration. I don't have a lot of roads, but that's totally fine. And we have a camera and a cement mixer. And we have someone waiting right there. And I have created some sidewalk in the city, so you guys can see. Though I don't have a lot of it. Mainly because I ran out of 1x6 light bluish gray tiles. So that's really why I don't have a lot of sidewalk. But I've tried to use like 1x1 light bluish gray plates. I've tried to use those because I have some spares, so I try to use them as well. And also you may notice I have some traffic lights. That's also very important. I definitely need traffic lights. Well, this is really the only place where I really need traffic lights, but they're right here, which is cool. And then right here we have a pizza van as well as a garbage truck. And then here we have a parking lot. If I would have a parking lot in the city. And you can imagine that there are more parking spaces. And we have a car, we have Johnny Thunder's little off-wheeler here, and he's right there. And we have a small car, which is cool. We even have an ATM machine because that's important. We have some kids right there. And then this right here is supposed to be like the entrance to like an underground subway station, even though I don't really have one. But you can say that we kind of do because we have a train underneath here, which is cool. Anyways, here we have a taxi as well as a burger truck that is waiting right here at the level crossing. And by the way, the gates are my own creation. I thought I needed gates for a level crossing because that's important. Here we have a fire station, so we of course need a fire department, and this is the fire station from 2010, and you can see the vehicles are getting off the garage, which is cool, and there are even 2 other vehicles as well. We have a police ATV, or whatever you want to call it, and we have another camper, and a Lego truck, and a bus. And as you can see, we have a bus station, and someone is helping the girl in the wheelchair get onto a bus. We even have a newsstand and another platform, which is, I just thought I would put it there because why not? And we have a little whale sign right here, so we have a buffer, and we have 2 wagons, some pieces of rolling stock, which is cool. And we have some skaters right here, and that leads us to the train station. And this is the one from 2010, the one with the bridge, which I think looks pretty cool. I like having that, so I put it here. And as you can see, we have some sidewalk right here. And well, really, this is where I ran out of sidewalk pieces. But I am hoping to get some more. And also you can see we have some barricades just so that people don't enter the construction site, which I'll get to in a little bit. But as you can see, the train is just standing right here, and I guess it is actually leaving the station, or mainly that's just because, well, I couldn't really have it parked there because I'm off track. And yes, I know I don't really have like a full train loop, but I did have that at one point, but I took it out just so that I would have a lot more space in the city. And well, I do like this little sign area, but maybe I should get rid of that. Should I get rid of it? You guys should let me know, cause I'm curious if I should keep it. And also we have a robber who's escaping the city. That's interesting. Also we have this. This is a brick bucket house, as I like to call it, because this came with a brick bucket. A bucket full of pieces. So I just have that there. Anyways, right here we have a repair shop and a car dealership. And we can see someone is buying a car and someone is fixing a car, which is cool. Also, we have a tow truck that is helping a hot rod that is broken down. I think that's pretty cool. And also we have a truck with a container. And here we have the police headquarters from 2008. This is a very cool police station, so I have it here. And I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me just put the police car. You may know if I've added blinking lights to the police vehicles. If I would add that because the World City police vehicles have blue and red lights, and so does the newer city police vehicles that we are getting now. So I thought it would be cool to give all of my city police vehicles blue and red lights. Of course not all of them has because I ran out of pieces, but I am still working on it. And we even have a ice cream truck right there. And then here, I didn't know what to put here, so I just put a burger stand as well as a little coffee chain right here. And we even have like a table with an umbrella that's there. We have another newsstand, but this one is smaller. And we have some recycling people right there cleaning up everything. We even have a pizza delivery motorcycle right there. And here, this is supposed to be a tram stop, but it's been repurposed for a bus stop. And you can see we have a bus right there that is coming to the bus stop, which is cool. And we also have a mobile command center that is just running through the city. And as you can see, this part of the road is a little bit messy because there's a lot of vehicles here, but I think I'll manage. Though of course I can remove some vehicles. That is totally okay that I can remove some vehicles. And well, I think I'll show you guys the last vehicles we have. We have another camper as well as the Penguin slushy van. So as you can see, I have all of the camper vans in my collection in the city, as well as all of the food trucks that I have. So yeah, I have all of those vehicles in here. And well, the other vehicles I saw while I was in my collection and thought maybe that I should go in the city. And of course I can take some vehicles out. That's very important. Also right here we have a donut shop. And we also have the touring garage that is here as well. Oh, and by the way, with the repair shop and the car dealership, you can see I have some lines leading up. But I would put that there just so that it would line up with the road. But that would be cool. And then with the touring garage, I have a yellow stripe right there leading up to a road. So that would be cool as well. And also we have a Lego store as well as a toy shop. Even though it's not really ideal to have them next to each other, but I just put them there because they were the only buildings I had. So really I do have other buildings, but just buildings that overall would fit in a city. And we even have someone with a motorcycle as well as a girl buying a sausage along with her dog. And then we have the apple tree house. So you can probably guess that there is like a neighborhood right there. You can imagine that as well. And we have someone painting the fence, and I've even continued the lines as well, because why not? And we have a dog house. But now what I want to do is I want to show you guys the construction site. So the construction site mainly consists of this giant building crane from 2006, which is pretty huge, as you guys can see. And as you can see, it's holding up some like tubes. If I would make some payload with some tubes, because why not? And it's gonna be kind of hard to show you guys who is right here, but we have like a little mini digger. We have a truck which is delivering a toilet, because why not? You need that. at a construction site or really any job that you're working on. We even have a sand pit, if I would put that there, because, well, why not? There's usually sand at a construction site. And we even have this smaller crane, which is loading some like, I don't know, is that coal? I don't know. It's loading some coal to this conveyor belt that's loading it onto that truck right there. That's cool. And also, I don't know if you can see this, but there is another vehicle right there. It's kind of hard to see it. There you go. Now you have seen it. So yeah, also if I would show you guys that, because, well, the construction site is pretty cool. And also, I don't know if you can see this, but there is a police officer that's leading a crook to the jail. Also noticed that, so I should also point that out. And now let's look at the most recent addition to the city, which is the beach. So I decided to use the accessories from the Peel Pack Fun at the Beach set. So as you can see, we have someone building a sandcastle, someone laying in a hammock, someone with a metal detector, someone playing some tunes, someone getting an ice cream, some people playing volleyball, someone chilling in the sun, and a lifeguard, cause why not, and a diver. And we even have a kayak right there, as well as a windsurfer and a dolphin. And we even have this criminal who is escaping in a tire, which is kind of funny. And there's a police jet ski on his tail, as you guys can see. And we even have a seaplane, and it even came with this little side build I also put right there. And I know I could put some like boats and stuff like that, some larger boats. I could do that, but the only problem is I don't really have too many like civilian type boats, if you want to call it that. The only boats that I have are fire and police boats. I even have some criminal boats, as well as a speedboat, and this large deep sea exploration vessel. So as you guys can see, I don't really have too many like civilian boats. I don't have any. So it would be cool if I had one. But as it stands, I have found a couple of alternatives. And well, plus I don't think a civilian boat will fit here. So just putting some smaller accessories is totally fine. And I even decided to create like some waves, as you guys can see. I just thought I would do that just for fun. I know it doesn't really look too pretty, but just thought I would do it. And also, you may notice right here we have some rocks as well. Just kind of clean the transition between the water and the green plate right here. And basically all I did was I just used a bunch of dark bluish gray and light bluish gray cheese slopes, because I had a lot of them. And I just put them along here, even have some rocks that are like sticking out, because why not? And yeah, just inside there. I really love how it looks. I actually think it looks pretty impressive, if you ask me. And well, I don't think there's anything else to really say, other than the fact that the police jet ski has to pass the guy in the kayak to catch up to the criminal in the tire. But will that be possible? Who knows? But anyways, I don't think I really have anything else to show you guys for the city. I know it's not really too big, but I tried to show you guys everything as best as I could. And now I'm just trying to see, is there anything that I missed? Oh yeah, and there's someone who is putting some oil on the tire for this vehicle. And well, I don't know if you guys can see this. Oh wait, there you go. He used his Peroni's face, which is kind of funny. And well, this is actually one of the first Lego sets I ever got. So that's pretty cool. And we also have some other workers here at the construction site, as you guys can see. Also, we have some people at the train station as well. There aren't any people at the little platform, which is totally fine because there is just rolling stock right there, obviously. Also, here's something else. I decided to use these like curved tiles right here because, well, the thing is, that of the train tracks just has connectors. And so I thought I would put these pieces here just because I couldn't put like one by one plates there. So I just used these like curved pieces just to clean up the transition. So I would do that. And other than that, I don't think there's anything else to say. I think I've covered everything. I think everything looks perfect. Though of course, this is not what the city is gonna look like forever. I'm always gonna change the city around because there is a lot that can change actually. Well, I haven't thought of anything to change just yet, but I am hoping to find some things to change. Oh, and another thing, I know it's not really too ideal to have like the sea next to sunlight, but this is really the only place that I have for a Lego city, and it has to be right here. And by the way, this is on the second floor. But hopefully, when I move out of here, I will move my entire Lego collection to a place where there is barely any sunlight. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have it next to like windows and stuff like that. But anyways, I think this city definitely looks very good. Oh, and another thing I also want to say is that I am planning on expanding the city one day. Definitely not here though. But I really want to make it huge, like maybe 5 times as big as this. Or maybe even bigger, who knows. But I definitely do want to expand. But that has to wait right now. But that's totally okay with me because, well, I'm working with what I have right now. And well, of course, as I said, this is still under construction. And well, also, you can't imagine that there's like a building that's being built right there. You can't imagine that as well. But anyways, I don't think I have anything else to show you guys for the city. This is basically what the city looks like as of June of 2025. And with that, that was basically it for a tour of the Astrup Studios Legacy. Now of course, you guys can let me know down in the comments below what you think of the city. If you like it, if you don't like it, if there are some things you would improve upon, let me know. Like, I've gotten some suggestions for like how I can make like the train loop work again, like how I can get a train loop back in the city. And well, the thing is, I have already kind of thought of what the city is gonna look like in the future, but I won't talk about that because I really just don't wanna mention that whatsoever. Okay. And also, you guys have come up with some suggestions for what I can do, so I really do appreciate that a lot, that you guys actually came up with suggestions for what I can do to the city. So if there is something that you guys think I should do to the city, well then let me know, because well, I could do some of the things you guys say, but not everything obviously, because not everything is possible with the city as of now. But anyways, that's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to subscribe to the studios on YouTube, and hit that bell notification button so that you'll get notified whenever I upload a new video. So that's it for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.